Today, we're unleashing one of the most feared offenses in the history of modern college football, the blur offense. During Chip Kelly's reign at Oregon, the Ducks averaged an insane 530 yards and 47 points per game in 2010. That was #1 in the nation in both categories. They didn't just beat teams, they torched them. Kelly's blur offense was so fast, so efficient, more times than not, they had the backups in by halftime. And now, we're recreating it in EA College Football 25. This is speed football like you've never seen before. If you're ready to outpace, outscore, and dominate your competition, smash the like button to drive up the traffic and lock in. The blur offense is all about tempo, space, and Swiss cheesing your opponent. Chip Kelly's philosophy was simple: play faster than the defense can think. Defenses couldn't sub, couldn't adjust, and couldn't breathe. Kelly's goal was to spread defenses across the field, force them into conflicts, and then hit them where they're the weakest. It wasn't just speed for speed's sake. It was a precision assault designed to score fast and often. So often that they averaged 77 plays per game during his tenure. To make this offense click, you need the right pieces. Here's the blueprint for building your blur dynasty in College Football 25. Let's start with quarterback. Dual threat quarterbacks are ideal. Think Marcus Mariota or Duron Thomas. They need to read defenses, make quick decisions, and take off when necessary. An improviser with at least 80 speed can work as well. Next, you can never have too many running backs. Elusive running backs are ideal for outside zone and counter plays. Good examples of this type of player are LaMichael James and Kenyon Barner. It's also important to have a receiving back who can line up in the slot, providing quick screens, sweeps, bubbles, and speed outs. A perfect example of this is DeAnthony Thomas. Additionally, don't forget to include a downhill power back for short yardage situations, such as Jonathan Stewart or LeGarrette Blount. Now, of course, since we're talking about speed, we need receivers, and the only option for this are deep threats that can stretch the field to force safeties to respect the pass game. One of the more underrated positions of this offense is the tight end, and of course, you need a vertical threat who can block moderately in space and run seam routes. And to finish it up on the offensive line, the agile archetype are non-negotiable. These linemen must move laterally for zone blocking, get to the second level, and block in space for screens. Let's begin with the foundation of the blur offense, the run game. There is a common misconception that Oregon's offenses were primarily focused on passing due to its big play tendencies. In reality, Chip Kelly's Oregon Ducks ran the ball over 60% of the time, typically maintaining a run-pass ratio of 65 to 35. Kelly's offense was built around 4 core plays designed to attack every part of the field. Of course, the first one is inside zone. This is the bread and butter. Offensive linemen block zones, the running back reads the gaps, finds his crease, and gets north and south. It's about creating vertical movement and setting the tone. Next, we got the outside zone. While inside zone attacks vertically, outside zone stretches the defense horizontally. Linemen typically go for reach blocks, sealing defenders inside, and running back takes the edge. If the defense over pursues, one cut and it's a straight shot to daylight. Now for our change of pace, we're throwing in counter. This play uses misdirection to catch defenses over pursuing. The backside guard and tackle pull, and in some cases the H-back to create a new lane for the running back to exploit. It's the perfect way to reset the defense's expectations. One unique staple of this run game is the draw, an uncommon sneaky changeup that punishes aggressive pass rushers. The quarterback drops back like it's a pass, then hands the ball off to the back for a delayed run, and in some cases, a quarterback draw can be ran out of empty. Now let's air it out. Chip Kelly's passing game wasn't anything special, and it definitely didn't have a lot of volume to it. However, it led to big plays and stretched the field. Here are some key concepts that will balance out your run game. First up, we have Y-cross, the ultimate weak side flood concept. The quarterback has options at every level: deep, intermediate, and short. This play stretches defenses both vertically and horizontally, exploiting any overcommitment to the run game. Next up, we have the best concept in the game in my honest opinion, mesh, the go-to for man coverage. 2 crossing routes create natural rubs, giving receivers space. Kelly's variations like deep mesh, mesh pivot, and mesh return keep defenders off balance and guessing. Of course, one of the main staples of any spread offense is 4 verticals, a classic deep shot concept that forces defenses to respect every inch of the field. It's amplified when you have a dual threat quarterback. If the defense bails out, your quarterback is going to scramble for at least 10 yards every time. Now this is where the blur offense got its name. The tempo is relentless. You snap the ball fast, trap defenders on the field, and force them into mistakes. The defense has no time to adjust, no time to substitute, and no chance to recover. This is the perfect offense to wear down your opponent mentally and physically. But the blur offense isn't just about speed, it's about the mind game. We want every play to look identical, which is what makes it so devastating. We are forcing the defense into conflict and forcing them to play a guessing game. This offense thrives on package plays. In a nutshell, Chip Kelly was ahead of the RPO game, and this playbook is littered with them. Package plays are the key to confusing the defense. First play we want to try is inside zone. After inside zone, we'll hit them with the inside zone read. After the inside zone read, we'll add the screen to the outside. And after them falling for the screen, then we're going to go with the fake screen. These are 4 plays packed into one look. That alone will manipulate the inside linebacker, defensive end, corner, and safety. By pairing plays that look identical but attack different parts of the field, you're always one step ahead. And that's when Chip Kelly's blur offense strikes, creating explosive opportunities in both the run and pass game. After that, it's just rinse and repeat until we put up a 60-piece. And that's how you recreate Chip Kelly's blur offense in EA College Football 25. You got the tools to boat race your opponent and settle things with the 21-0 skunk. And if you're ready to dominate your online dynasty, smash the like button, subscribe, and join the conversation in the comments. Let me know if you have any questions about the offense. Also, give me more ideas for record-setting playbooks you want me to recreate. Also, stay tuned. I've got the run and shoot and Rich Rodriguez Virginia playbook in the works, plus a Shanahan-style West Coast offense that's going to redefine how you play football. Be looking out for some of my live streams this week where I talk about my favorite offenses and recruiting strategies. Until next time, it's your favorite senpai, and I'm out. Peace.